After a year and a half of planning, the time was nearly here. The goal? Get my picture taken next to this sign and have a hell of a good time getting there. But we live in COVID times. I applied for and received a pass to cross the border into Queensland. But it was never going to be that simple. A week before I planned to leave, South Australia closed its border with New South Wales. That meant I could drive into New South Wales, but I couldn't come back. Then there was an outbreak in Queensland. Although I wasn't planning to go to Brisbane, I was worried that the border with Queensland would be shut, so I decided to take a chance and get going. So I departed on the 28th of June, about a week earlier than I had originally intended. The mission: get to Queensland as quickly as possible. So, about 100 kilometres west of Broken Hill, out in the middle of nowhere. Well, here we are, the point of no return. I cross that border, quarantine when I come back. Just passed through Broken Hill, heading for Vulcania. Oh, I wonder if it's got any water in it. Oh, guess what? It does. Pretty murky though. Well, I really will be out the back of BOURKE very soon. Here's the border. No sign of any COVID checkpoint other than a few signs. So I'll just carry on. It's not much out here in central Queensland, that's for sure. The skies darkened and we had 50 millimetres of rain overnight. I had planned to take a shortcut minor road to Torrens Creek that would save me about 250 kilometres travelling. The road was open, but the edges with the overnight rain were very, very soft. Welcome to the tropics. Heavy rain last night. Ground is very, very wet. You don't want to be getting off the road for a road train, that's for sure. It continued to rain throughout the whole of the next day. Because of the ongoing holidays, every single piece of accommodation in the area was booked out. Fortunately, I eventually stumbled on this free camp at a place called Fletcher's Creek. This would just have to do. It seemed like half the state was there. Well, I reckon they're cows. No bull. Townsville was in lockdown, so I had to go around the city to hit the Bruce Highway. First crocodile sign at Blue Water, just out of Townsville, just north of. Sure, I'll see plenty more. That looks a bit like dinner.